Oh, well, whatever. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Sorry I'm late. Gotta eat and get some grub on. You know how that goes. So, how is everybody doing? Oh, I didn't send the link to my mama either. Oh my
You better
god.
do it before she get on you.
I know, she does. She tells me, she's like the other day, she was like, I'm glad you went and got dressed because your hair didn't look good. I'm like, thanks. Thanks for the support, Mama. Much appreciated. But we got Miss Nell in the house. Of course, y'all know Miss Nell looking all cute with her new hairdo. I likes it. I likes it a lot. No complaints there. Uh,
Hey,
that's
Mika.
tell. Okay,
Huh?
I'm sorry. Hello, Mika.
Hey,
Hello,
Toya.
Toya.
Hey,
Hello,
Audrey.
Audrey. Oh, and look, y'all. Okay, y'all. So we have a special surprise. Remember, I said we were going to start to do like a guest host, if we are blessed enough to have somebody want to come on with us. But I have, bam. Oh, it's a delay. But anyway, here we go. There's Ashley.
Hi.
How you doing? This is Miss Ashley at the Moody Reader. Did I say it right, or is it just Moody Reader? Oh, it stopped. Oh my gosh. Did it pause? Do y'all
I
see
think
her?
it might be like the connection.
A little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay, there you
it's
go.
coming back.
Do you hear us? Oh no. Oh my god. Well, I was sort of on cue. I was like, bam. Well, this is Ashley at the Moody Reader. Can you hear us, Ashley?
I can. Hi.
Okay, there you go. How you
How you
doing?
guys doing?
I was trying to introduce
I'm
you and give
good.
you a give up the book.
I was a little
Welcome,
stressed because I was
welcome,
like, I haven't
welcome.
used these little live stream things before, so I was like, how do I do it?
Just click on the link, and then also in the, I guess, your settings, you can do like mute, or if you gotta, if you want to like mute yourself like during sprints, or for the camera portion, if you want to like get
Yeah.
off camera, just play around with the settings. You'll see it there.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here.
There you go. I think it's cleared up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am Courtney with Tangible Reads. I know we have never really spoken per se. I go and look at your videos, but that's about it. And then this is Miss Nell Diamond as
Hi.
well here.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, this is fellow booktuber. We have a few people in the chats here, but if you want to introduce yourself, by the way, we're here every Thursday at 5:30. So this is a normal time for Sprints with Friends. Sometimes it's on my channel, other times it's on Miss Nell's channel. And we have one other person that may or may not come through. I don't know if Adrian was doing some stuff. But if you want to introduce yourself, let us know who you are, what you're working with, girl.
Sure. Well, my name is Ashley Hannah, but you can call me Ash if you like. And I do somewhat booktube. We're still learning. Mostly I have a book podcast that is really green, but we do what we can. And I really like fantasy, romance. I usually read most genres. And when I'm not doing this, I'm doing some ballet, and that's about it. That's all about me.
Are you doing ballet or are you teaching other people ballet?
I am a professional ballet dancer and I teach. So
That's
that's the main
awesome.
thing. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
just got finished with 2 separate theater weeks. And so that's why I'm sounding kind of sick, because I am kind of sick. So
Oh my gosh, where do you live at? Not to get it. And by the way, if there's anything you don't want to reveal on camera, I understand. Just say I don't want to talk about it. No
you're
offense.
good. I'm cool with saying that I live in Tennessee, and
Tennessee.
that's where I do my dancing.
That's so
Ballet.
cool.
Yeah.
What age do you teach?
I teach all the way from like little babies 3 to like 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you like working with like the older group? I think I did like 3 to 9 or 3 to 13. I never did like the ones that think they're grown. I never taught those ones.
The ones that think they're grown are so fun, but I like teaching them somewhat more than the little ones, because at least they get it and they know what they're doing. So I love teaching them. Yes. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys are like almost fully formed. You can actually do some stuff. Okay, cool. So they're great.
That is awesome. I was going to be like excited that you're a fantasy girl, but you said ballet. I'm like, oh, let's talk about that. That is cool. Do you have dance moms? You know how you have the dance moms, hover moms, whatever they call.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want my daughter to be the spotlight. She needs the solo.
So, like, I had this one particular incident. Like, I don't usually teach at like competition-y schools or schools that do recitals, but I just got into that this past semester. And there was this one parent who was like, they were doing like a tap routine, and she really wanted their costumes to be like on point and look like $1 million when we have a budget. And she was like, I thought they were going to have this excellent costume with all this, that, and the other. And we were like, well, really, it's just a recital where they're like doing like a 2-minute dance. Like they go in and go off. And she's like, no, they need to have the most. So our costume people worked overnight to get her and her like friends this really elaborate costume. And I was like, God bless you guys, because
did she contribute money?
What?
Did she contribute money to those efforts?
I mean, like $50. Like
that ain't gonna do it.
Exactly. All the parents give $50. That's the recital fee. But
wow,
you're trying to be professional in this piece. Okay, I mean, I give her credit for aspirations, but
true.
That's interesting because most parents don't want to spend a bunch of money on costumes, especially when you have a kid that does it every year and they need a new costume every year. And if you have multiple kids that are going to the same school, both of them, or all three of them, or however many it is, you don't want to spend money on costumes. So that's weird. She's weird.
Thank you. She's weird. They're on a budget and money come out of nowhere, but I appreciate her efforts. Did it turn out okay? Let's say that.
Oh yeah, it turned out great. And most of the kids that I hadn't been able to be with them for a while too, because I had to do rehearsals for other things. And I was like, I feel really bad. And I was like, I don't even think I finished one of the routines, but they all look great. They all look great.
Okay, well there you go. Little things, worth a think. All right, well, let's get to the chats here. Pretty much we just kind of talk a little bit. We sprint. We read and then we come back. So we'll be here for about 3 hours, maybe. I don't know. Generally, we come this time if we're available. We start sprint hopping after this, and then you go to other spots. So. Well, hello, Pats. I'll go back here. We're gonna go through quick, y'all. Hello, Mika. How you doing, Toya? We got Audrey in the house. Hello, Pat. How you doing? Hello, Alan. I see that you finished not Every Good Indian. What is it? All the Good Indians?
I'm saying. I know what you're talking about.
What is it?
It's a horror book, right?
Stephen Graham Jones. Yeah, that's on my list for November, if not before. You can read Indigenous author year round, but Stephen Graham Jones, I got a love-hate relationship with some stuff because he's a weirdo, but he's kind of hot, I ain't gonna lie. But November is when I plan to read that particular book.
Adrienne said she's on her way.
Oh, okay, awesome. Hello, Mika. Oh, here we go. We got Adrienne. Wow, this is great. I know we got new people in the house. Hello, Pat. Toya, everybody's just saying hi. We got a crew that normally kind of comes. We are very blessed to have some regulars. So excited about that. Good blessings to the family. Oh, we got bam. This delay is messing up my bam. It's messing it up, y'all. I'm trying to have effects. Like this is as good as it's gonna get, the special effects. Bam.
I was trying to tell you, I was like, I'll be there in a few minutes.
Oh, she said,
I'm back in the city. Hello, Ashley.
Hi.
Oh, you're familiar already. Okay.
No, I saw her when she came up, and I was like,
okay. I just found earplugs in my pockets. Hello. If y'all could do me a favor for y'all channels, I don't know what it looks like when y'all come up. If y'all can put y'all at like your channels, for your description, you know what I'm talking about?
On our names on here?
Yeah.
Mine is up here. It'll show up periodically.
Oh, we'll go the other way. Okay, perfect. Okay, just want to make sure.
I forget how to do it. Hold on.
I don't know how to do that.
I think you got to go to settings.
Yeah.
Hello, Ellen.
Hey.
And have you been going up to this week, Alan? Oh, I lost where I was at. Oh, not Alan. I'm sorry, Adrian. What have you been up to this week?
I just came back into town last night. I was at a conference since Saturday. The conference started on Sunday though. In Manchester, New Hampshire. It's beautiful up there.
Manchester, New Hampshire. I've never heard of that. I've heard of New York. What's up there?
Mm-hmm. So it was the Eastern Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators, but I was pleasantly surprised. New Yorkers are going to laugh at what I'm going to say. So we tend to be a little bit snobbish because we have a lot of food options in New York City.
You do. I'm just
going to say New York City, not New York State. New York City. We have a lot of food options. So, it's kind of hard to find very bad food places. So when we were at the hotel, we can go from the left to the right of it, and there was always something good to eat. So I was very pleasantly surprised. So I was like, I got to go back up there again. I don't know what else I would do, but they have plenty of very good food places.
Nice.
I will say that when I went to I used to stay in upstate New York near Schenectady, Albany area. And I will say the best pizzas I've had in my life was in upstate New York. And I'm not talking about chain places. It was like, I don't know if I would call them
mom and pops places. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I haven't stayed in New York in years, but I don't go to regular like Domino's, Papa John's, things like that. Ever since staying out in upstate New York with all those type places, I don't go to chains anymore. I go to, the Romano's on the corner, or the Johnny's Pizza is a big place we got. I go to those type places, and I feel like they have the best food.
Yeah, really, really delicious.
It's spoiled.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny, how you doing? How are you doing? How is husband? Is that just something she says, or is that like a UK thing? Okay. Because I be calling my husband, hey, husband, and he'd be like, what? I be trying to pick up some lingo, like cup up. I be like, I'm having a cuppa at work. They'd be like, what? Ashley, we be having like some UK people in here. Pat's from the UK, Kenny's from the UK. Alan is from Portland. Nice to meet you. He said hello. Not doing great, but we're hanging on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. What's going on? I hope everything.
Well, I hope it gets better.
I know it's times are crazy these days. Alan, or is it Alan? Just call him Alan. Make it Alan. Never mind. Hello, Horse Story. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Everybody says hi. I'm just gonna kind of go through this. Oh, Miss Dancing. I dance every day. Is it pretty? No. Ashley is a ballet dancer and teaches.
Ooh, nice.
I know. We got some gracefulness in the house. The only good Indians. Thank you. What was I saying? All the Indians? Don't listen to me. I just read books. I don't read out.
I like that book. I like that book. Stephen Brown.
I want to read that. I love Screaming Jim. Yeah, he is. I haven't seen a recent picture, but I know he's, he looks like he's kind of cute. I like a dude with long hair. I don't want to deal with them on a daily basis because I think they're kind of vain, because they got to get it straight and stuff. I ain't got time for you to straighten your hair when I don't even straighten mine. But I'd like to look at it, I like a little Jason Mimosa in the house, Hello on the Hudson. How are you doing? We got a newbie. Hello. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. Ooh, hold up. I'm just trying to get through the chat here. Editing, so I'll probably tune out for a while, trying to finish the adventures of Amina El Sarafi.
Oh, you haven't finished it yet. I was wondering why you weren't, because they did the live. I think it was Jen and Paula did their live, I think last weekend. I forget what day it was. It might have been like Saturday or something. And I was like, oh, like Audrey's reading that book. I don't know why she's not here, but I guess it's because you're not finished.
That book has been making its rounds. It's a beautiful cover. It
has. I haven't bought it. I'm not sure whether or not I want to buy it yet.
It's a middle grade, right?
I don't think so.
I haven't. I think it's.
I don't think so.
Towards the all I know is about pirates. That's all I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So middle grade, I do not think so. Fantasy, yes.
Adventures.
If it is middle grade, I need to unhaul it because I don't read middle grade.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not middle grade.
It is. Oh my gosh. Come on, y'all in the chat. Let it a fantasy. It doesn't say. I'd have to click on something to figure it out. I could have sworn. Hold up. I don't know. Whatever. It just says it's a fantasy. I don't know. I don't think it's an adult, right? Let me know in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna stop. Let me know. I don't know why I was thinking it was a middle grade, but I don't think it's an adult. Not that it matters. I'm just trying.
Chat, let me know.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Hello, Adrian. I'm new on the scene. I know. Well, welcome to the fold. You have a lot of great booktubers in the chats, and you have a lot on screen. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. You know how that goes. Well, thank you for coming. Hopefully, you're going to be reading. We're going to be reading shortly. Ashley's channel name. Go ahead.
The Moody Reader podcast. Or no, the Moody Reader. I think. Wait, need to change that.
Yeah, type it into the chat once you get the actual at thing, whatever. I think it only shows when we don't highlight comments.
I think you can do both at the same time.
Do what?
Do the banner that's like in the corner. Where's my finger? There's usually like a banner that goes like right here that says like what your name is. Audrey was saying that you can't have that showing and have the comments at the bottom, but I think you can do both.
Let's see. Oh.
I feel like I've seen Brittany do both. Maybe you have to have like the paid version of it or something to do it. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure I've seen Brittany do it before.
Well, you know, I didn't pay for nothing. maybe it's the amount of people on the screen.
It could be that too.
Yeah, it could be that. Well, y'all take a look at these real quick. Maybe it goes like once we, move them for the sprint. Maybe it's that way. I never thought of that before. Where am I? I was saying. No. I've never been to New York City. Unfortunately, I'd love it all, the Broadway and off-Broadway. I have been to New York City, and I haven't been to a Broadway show. I would love to. I went in June. Well, I've been a few times, but the one time I spent a significant amount of time there, which was only 3 days, I went in July. And I tell you, I like the heat, but walking around, y'all, I had let me see, what's a nice, tactful way to say this? I had underwear chafe.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
I was like, you can chafe there just by walking around? Darn. Yeah, it was hard in them streets.
In a rush to get somewhere, and if you're not walking fast enough, we're like, come on.
Yeah, and I was on the subway, and it, there was some smell. I don't know, but I enjoyed being there. But it was just, I was like, darn. And I don't mind the heat. It was just a lot. But we went all over.
People don't realize that New York gets hot in the summertime.
It's a different hot because I'm from the South,
it's a different hot.
It is a different hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a different hot, and I just was surprised because I'm from Texas, and then I'm in New Jersey, and y'all know, come Memorial Day for the summer, I got my deck day sprints. I sweat on the deck every Tuesday, 11 a.m. EST for sprints, no problem. I ain't never had that happen though. I was like, darn, I was walking like a cowboy, y'all. I don't know, but we went a lot of places. It was nice. That Bubba Gump shrimp company, the one in New York.
Yep.
Man, they price gouging up in that piece. It ain't that good. Not that good.
The first time I went to that was in actually New Orleans, and then they opened up one. Because that one that's in Times Square has been there for a long time.
That was my first time going. I went to the one in Universal Studios, and I thought that one was better. But it's Times Square. They charge an arm and a leg. But
exactly, we call it Disney.
Disney
because they used to have a Disney there. So.
Oh really? Oh okay. Mm-hmm. And then they charge you to use the bathrooms, so that's another thing. Mm-mm. Yeah, like they have these. I call them time capsules.
Yeah, I don't use those.
Yeah. It's like a porta potty, but you have to pay. It's like a legit kind of installed structure, and you have to pay to go in.
Yeah,
It
there's
was
not that
weird.
many of those because we don't
That's
use them.
crazy.
Yeah. And then the stores, when even if you patronize them, when I went, this was years ago, it still didn't want you to use the bathroom. I'm like, where am I supposed to pay? So I don't know. But it's still a good time. It's all part of the experience. So don't use that as not to go. Just be aware, okay? And that little police station they have in Times Square, it's like a little triangle, like right in the middle. I guess you go down, you go in and go down because
it's been there for ages.
Yeah.
And that's really what Courtney is describing is where you all see the ball drop for New Year's. It's the same
right
structure, just above. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an interesting experience. I watched some documentaries on what the Times Square we know now and Broadway we know now is definitely not what it was years ago. Like it used to be like a very
That's why we said
area.
Disneyfied.
Exactly.
Disneyfied it. You had the triple X movies. You had your triple X movies. You would get your fake IDs. Everything that you shouldn't have access to, you had access to on 42nd Street.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
The ladies of the night were there 24 hours a day.
Ladies of the night. That sounds so elegant, right?
Right?
Yeah, I'm saying it very nicely. Ladies of the
that
night.
was in that. What was that book that everybody kept read? Midnight. It has an orange
Midnight Cowboy. There was
Say
a
again?
movie called Midnight Cowboy. I don't know.
No, there was a book that people recently read. Midnight. Night Crawling. There was just like your ladies of the night. Somebody said that, and I didn't think of it until they said. I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, we just say what it is these days. We've lost our couthness. Hello. Husband's computer broke down. Oh no.
Oh no.
This week downstairs watching TV, hooked on reality TV, enjoy me. And what does he watch? Because I love a good reality show. I will tell you that. Just maybe.
I love to learn about other cultures. So what I've been watching, I watched, rewatch it again, is the two matchmaking shows, the Indian matchmaking and the Jewish matchmaking. I found fascinating.
Oh, I don't know that one.
So it's very interesting because I like to learn about different cultures. So it's very interesting.
What are those called?
Just what I said. Indian matchmaking is the third season. So they have 3 seasons of those. And then the other one just started earlier this month, which is Jewish matchmaking.
Oh, they just kept it simple. Okay. Well, I'll look that up.
Yeah, it's very simple. And in both cases, there's a woman who are the matchmakers.
We know best. Come on.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, so Elsa Rafi is an adult. Okay, that works. I don't know. I thought it was like a YA or something. Burnout symptoms again. No changes in my life, but I don't have a ton of options. Oh, are you still doing the bookkeeping class and all? It's an adult and it's amazing. There's so many people that are reading that Mina El Sarafi book. What's everyone reading? We are. What are we reading? I'm gonna try to get to
question,
the
Karen.
Huh?
I said, good question, Karen.
Let's see. I am going to read Brother, which I was doing on audio because I was cooking earlier, but now I want to actually read it on my Kindle, which is outside. So I'll go get that when the sprint starts. So I'm reading a horror novel called Brother, which is about a family of serial killers. Yay! All right,
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, it's by Anaya Alburn is her name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like it. I likes it a lot. Let me see what I can do.
So I was on TikTok, and Sometime Robin Reads is one of the people I like to follow. She cracks me up sometimes. And she mentioned this messy book. She reads a lot of romance, Black romance. And so she mentioned this messy book, and I said, yes, that's what I'm in the mood for. I still haven't finished Death Note, which I didn't take any physical books with me. Because I was like, I know I'm not going to have time. I'm so glad I didn't, because I didn't have time to read. So I am going to be listening to The Marriage Pass, where by Brianna Cole. You familiar with it? So it's a book where they've been married. They've been together for years, but they've been married for a year. And the wife says, for our anniversary, we'll have a night that we do whatever we want without the other person.
A hall pass.
A hall pass without the other person knowing. And his fantasy is to be with her sister.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So I was like, oh, I want some mess tonight.
How long is this book? Is this a short book or a bigger book?
It's a I don't think it's big at all. It's 7 hours on audio. It's on Scribd. If anybody is on Scribd, it's on Scribd.
You said the marriage what?
The Marriage Pass.
Marriage
by
Pass.
Brianna Cole.
That sounds delicious. I'm gonna add that
Mm-hmm. I was like, sold on Scribd.
This summer, I mean, I feel like lately I haven't listened to a whole lot or read a whole bunch of romance and stuff. So this summer it's about to be on like Donkey Kong. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're going to the Marriage Pass. What about you, Ms. Nell?
I'm reading, what is it called? 7 Rules for Breaking Hearts.
Oh, is that a romance too?
I think it might be a rom-com. I don't really remember what it's about. It's an arc that I got like 2 months ago or 3 months ago that I never read. And it came out, I think, yesterday. So like I kind of need to read
it. Look, I understand.
Yeah, I got to keep track of those dates. I be requesting, and then I'm like, okay, which one do I have to read? Absolutely now. All right, what about you, Miss Ash?
So I will be hopefully finishing Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clark. And
that's a thick old book.
It's a chunker. I think I have like 100 or so pages left. And doing that for a buddy read that's on Instagram that I'm really bad at. I'm not good at updating on what's happening with me and my thoughts and feelings. So yeah, I'll be finishing that hopefully.
Speaking of buddy read, Adrian, have you read Fourth Wing yet?
I don't know what happened with my.
I keep hearing.
No, I haven't.
What you have it, right?
Yeah, what is that about?
You have the book, right?
I had the book.
So Meredith, I don't know what her channel is. I would have to go find it. But Meredith is doing a buddy read for Fourth Wing. I just found out about this on Tuesday. She's doing a buddy read starting in June. Let me see if I can find the dates. I think it's like June 12th. Let me see.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, that's pretty.
Is that a standalone?
It's standard. All of this is from you can get it from anywhere to look just like that. That's what I think
it's gonna be a series, but if it is, this is the first book in the series.
So what is that about?
I have no idea.
I keep hearing about it, but you know,
it's all over the place. But I'm like, no one tell me what it's about.
I like that.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. It's from the 12th to the 18th is when she's doing the buddy read. But she said that you can do it whenever. Like, you don't have to stick to those dates. Those are just kind of like arbitrary dates that she picked. Oh, yeah, I'll send you the link for her thing.
Yeah, send it to me, please.
I wonder if my library got it looking like that. Probably not. All right.
Yep, into the brutal and elite world of a war college for dragon riders.
Dragon riders or writers?
Writers. Like writing a
So is that a dark academia?
I think it's just fantasy.
I think it's just fantasy.
Huh.
I really just think it's fantasy.
The Fourth Wing. Let's see. I don't mind hopping on the bandwagon for some books. Some books I'm like, nah. Let me see.
Everybody's talking about it, so I feel like I have to participate.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, right? That's what got me into this series. And while I enjoyed it and I'm happy I finished it, it definitely, I feel like if there wasn't such a hype and I really got so nosy about what the whole thing was about to finish it, I mean, I got this one for free, so I would have read this one anyway, but I wouldn't have continued the whole series if I wasn't like, I want to see why everybody's tripping about it. So, I don't know. The Fourth Wing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, library's not trying to. Oh, no. Just Fourth Wing or the Fourth Wing. Just Fourth Wing.
It's Fourth Wing.
The library says on audio it's 21 hours, but they be kind of slow sometimes. Yeah. All right, maybe I'll take a look at that. I can get a hold now. I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave that up there. So on the sprint, I'll take a look at it. Okay. Oh, yes. Humidity will be crazy. Everybody's saying that I was sweating like crazy. Y'all see me here, so you already know it's going to happen. Small room pops. Yes, definitely. Pizza shops where it's at. Hello, Rita. How you doing? Bubba Gump. Yeah, you stick to the drinks, but you know they be watering stuff down, too. That's reading notes on her color. Ooh. Sounds interesting. What is that about? 1970s Times Square. Yes, the nefarious situation. War of the World. 80 pages left. Got a book back from husband's book prison. Oh, he letting them out. He letting them out. That's good. Yeah, my books for 2 months. That's because you're not finishing them, Kenny. Martin Scorsese. Oh, you know he writes some good stuff there. Or good movies. Cleaned up. Yes, it has.
Yes, indeed.
There's some characters out there, though, but much fun. The Trilogy and the Perfumist of Paris. Smells good, Pat. Smells good. Watching the most British reality TV show ever, 4 in a Bed. What? There's competitions about 4 people going to each other's B&Bs and rating them. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That is not what I thought that was about.
Exactly. Okay. We were like,
I was like, clarify, please.
Exactly. Oh, well, I saw a show a long time ago. There was these people, I think it was like 3 or 4 people where they kind of swapped a room in the house and decorated it for somebody else. So that ought to be interesting. Everybody gets promotion. That's what that's about. Hello, ladies. Everyone in the chat. Everyone had a good day and week. What's today's Thursday?
Hey,
yeah. Babel in the house. Go to hell. Go tell it on the mountain. Okay. Well, then we got that's Zora Neale, right? Let's see. We got
Brittany.
Hello.
You're starting. Oh, she said 4. I thought she said 4 wings. I was like, you're starting it already?
Is that a buddy read?
No, I thought she said 4 wings. 4 wings is the buddy read. I was like, you're starting. It's not supposed to start until June.
When you say the where's my pen? When did you say the live show for the 4th wing was about?
I don't know when the live show is. She's doing it's like a Discord channel where you just like put like all your like whatever you want to say about the book, and it's broken down into chapters. So there's like chapter 1 through 5, and then chapter like 6 through 10 or whatever like that. But the dates that she picked are, I think, the 12th to the 18th. But she said those dates are kind of just like arbitrary. Like you don't have to stick to that. So if you want to start reading early, you can. No, for June. For June.
Oh, okay.
She was like, if you want to start reading early, you can start reading early. If you start reading after the 18th, like that's fine too. Like the Discord's not going anywhere. She was like, no rush. But if you need a schedule, for people who want a schedule, here's the schedule.
Whose Discord is this?
Meredith. I'll send it to y'all in the group chat.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I'll take a look at that. You never know. Maybe we'll see. Brother is nuts. Yes. Good book though. I am enjoying it. It's definitely unique. I hope you're doing well. I am doing good. Oh my, almost going. Yes. Halfway through War and Peace. Hope to get some pages.
Ooh,
Helen likes
that's
some
heavy.
serious knowledge. 4 in a Bed. UK series, Messy. AG, yes, that is her book sounds like a good time with a marriage pass. Baldwin. Okay, I was thinking Zora Neale Hurston. I don't know why.
No, James Baldwin. Yeah.
Okay, James Baldwin. Okay, I think you're part of Erica's channel for the read along there. I finally got from the library this one right here. What is this? If Bill Street Could Talk. So I'll be reading this shortly, but this is for June, so I got time. But I'm doing good on my readathons there, y'all. I had some days off, so I've been binging. Just get messy. Watch them. Love the finals on Fridays. How they slag each other. Oh, that's the 4 in the Bed show. Messy. Marriage pass. I know that sounds good, y'all. Let's see, Jonathan Strange. I have read that. I have never read Jonathan Strange, but
I haven't either. But I saw the book that Ashley's reading. It's like, okay,
pretty good.
I haven't read it. I just saw it. So.
Oh no, for Ashley. No,
it's like 50%. It's very slow. If Jane Austen wrote fantasy, but after the first, let's say 400 pages, I was like, okay, let's get to the get.
400.
Yeah.
Well, you said Jane Austen without the fantasy. Is that
no,
what you said?
it's as if Jane Austen wrote this, but it had fantasy in it, as if Jane Austen wrote fantasy.
What's the fantasy element?
Interesting.
It's two magicians basically talking about magic, and that's about it.
Have you read? Oh, what's that book? The Night Circus. Kind of like that. Okay.
Yeah, but the Night Circus, there's more happens. This one's just very slow.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not reading that.
And then the Night Circus is slow.
Yeah, good luck with that.
There's also footnotes. There's a footnote that's like 3 pages long. So
this sounds like an automatic DNF.
Yes.
And I don't even like the footnotes. It's just like N.K. Jemisin. She has all this world building and appendices she does in the back. I skip that. If I can't figure it out in context, then so be it. It's just not going to be figured out. So I'm definitely not reading no footnotes. Okay.
That's exactly how I felt. I think you were the one that told Mika that there was like an appendix in the back on like Storygraph in our buddy read. And by the time I saw that, I was like already halfway through. I was like, I'm not going back and reading that.
I was a third of the way through the book before I realized there was an appendix. And I'm like, because I don't be going to the back first. Like somebody should have said, hey, there's an appendix. Like I'm not used to fantasy books that have, and I'm newer to fantasy in the last year, but like, I don't be thinking about like maps and stuff. And I don't have time for that. I got a TBR that's a mile long. I don't need to be adding to a book. While I enjoy it, I don't need footnotes. I don't need an appendice, and I don't need a map. Call me lazy. It wouldn't be the first time. Look at it. So I just want to start. I want to open it up and read it. I'm gonna read the dedication, be like, oh, then I'm gonna go start reading the book. So Meredith is from Reading with Merv.
Yeah, that's who's doing the Fourth Wing readathon. I mean, read along.
Merv. I got time and I have access to the book unless you click on the book, the library says they have it, and you click the borrow and they're like, it's an 8-week wait.
It should tell you. Yours doesn't tell you?
I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. Come on.
Usually it'll say borrow if it's available, and if it's not available, it'll say put on hold or something like that. It says
place hold.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
I did place hold, and now it says I have 11 weeks to wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
if it was available right now, it would just say borrow.
See, I never put that together. See, somebody's listening. Thank you very much. See, the audio is a 11-week wait, and the regular book is also 11-week wait. Well, at least they're consistent. So, you know what? I'll go ahead and I can always cancel it if I don't want it. So, I'm gonna go. Oh, girl, it says there's 25 copies, and I'm number 131 in line.
I'm not surprised.
Well, the closest I'm gonna ever get with my budget with sprayed edges is the book, if it has that. So hopefully Adrian's copy type comes through, but I doubt it with the library. I'm about to get that plastic on top with white pages. Oh yeah, we need to get to this chat so we can get some reading. Fantasy romance with dragons. Okay, I like a good dragon. School of Dragon Writers. Writers or writers? Writer, right? Romance fan. I like a romantasy. I will say that's kind of my favorite genre in the fantasy arena. So
same here.
Adrian audiobook off YouTube. Awesome, right? Writer. There we go. Okay, thank you. Another one came out alongside it. TikTok. I recently joined TikTok, y'all, and TikTok, I did not want to join it because I thought it was so overblown and I spent enough time on the internet. But as soon as I joined and started looking around, I'm like, dang, I should have been here a long time ago. This is like I love my books and I like book content, but the ideas I've been floating in my head for a year where I didn't think I had a platform for it, it's on TikTok. I'll combine them both. So y'all see all these little crazy news videos on my channel and stuff, y'all. Y'all gonna see a whole bunch of them. I got some ideas in my head, so I'm gonna float them around as shorts if I can help it. Jess Owen, hold on, what did I do? Review of that book, The Fourth Wing. Okay.
Yeah, she did. I saw it today.
I haven't looked at that one yet. Fourth Wing. We're not getting back to Cersei.
Cersei's good.
Is it? I was just talking to somebody. I forget who it was. Somebody I was just talking to like earlier this week said that they didn't like it, and I was like, no.
Ashes.
I will say that it's a little overhyped for me, but I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Ashes and have y'all heard of this one?
No.
Star Cursed King. I'm gonna look it up. So you know what? I'm writing these things down, but I am trying to focus the content that I read on authors of color in whatever, just not. I mean, I'll read a little bit of everybody, don't get me wrong, but I want to have certain focuses. Are any of these authors of color in one aspect or another while we're talking about it?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but there are what I like about what I've been seeing since I joined TikTok is that I've come in contact with some authors of color. Specifically for me, Asian and Spanish and of course Black, who promote themselves and talk about their books. And that's even if they're not books that I'm not interested in, I put them all in a you can put things in a group, a category to save so you can reference them. And I like them that way. And some of them I'm like, oh, I'm buying your book right now to read it, and enjoyed it that way. So I like that. And some of because I don't see some of them talked about on YouTube or some other places, but I see them on TikTok. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, TikTok has a little bit of everybody. I've run across definitely a few authors. I'm still just learning. Like I've learned how to post a video and look at others. That's as far as I go. I don't know how to do duets or all that other stuff. But yeah, I do definitely see a lot of authors out there, and they do have different books on there, and I think a wider variety, than what I see on YouTube. But I think eventually they'll kind of all meld together there. So hold up. So this one, John Lewis graphic. Is this like the comedian John Lewis?
No.
What's this? Was this a memoir? What is this run graphic?
No, this I don't think it's called Run, the one that I know of. Okay. It's a politician.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that John Lewis politician too. Okay, I wrote it down. I'm always in the mood for, getting some new, and I got a notepad this time, y'all. So generally I be forgetting, so I don't write stuff down. But
so like today, let me see if I can do it this way. I saw a TikTok for this.
Last
count of Monte Cristo. So there is a regular book about this, but they did and it's Black people who did this version, which is actually a hardcover comic. And so I was like, I'm interested in
that I would read.
I ordered it on Amazon. It's supposed to come in tomorrow, but since what Amazon's been doing lately, it's not going to come tomorrow. It'll come a day or two later.
So that's basically
I'm Prime. Version? What happened to my Prime stuff?
That's a Black version of The Count of Monte Cristo?
Yeah, but yeah.
I would never read The Count of Monte Cristo just because of how long it is. But if this is a graphic novel, I'm assuming it's much shorter.
It's a graphic novel.
That sounds good. I like that type. See, that's the thing. Graphic novels take a short amount of time to get through, and some books that I probably would not want to kind of delve into for too long, maybe just not my cup of tea type thing. A graphic novel will probably entice me more to get into it. Like a good example is I recently did Parable of the Sower, right? Octavia Butler. I enjoy Octavia Butler's writing. I think she takes a while to kind of tell a story, which she has said that in her books, that she needs that time and that space in order to create the story. And I appreciate it. And I think that her novels are interesting, but it does take a while. So when I have a graphic version of hers, I really appreciate it because it allows me to get that story, and it's in a quicker format and holds my attention more than I probably think that the regular story would. Like Parable of the Sower. After having read, I picked up the graphic only because it's a graphic, and I was like, oh, okay, let me get this out and it'll be quick and see what it's about. I don't think I would have probably finished that book if it was just a regular book. Or maybe I would have just because it's her, but I would be like, you know. So I don't know. But that sounds interesting because I'm with you. I would not have read The Count of Monte Cristo. Just not my thing. And so Pat, or not Pat, Tia is saying that
she started already.
Huh. We shall see. We shall see. Reverend a day. I keep saying we're gonna get through these chats, and then we are. Baldwin fan. That's Alan. Magic by Jonathan Strange. That's another one. That's your man right there. Jonathan. Brittany's not playing around. Oh, if Alan's saying, "Hey, you know, I'd enjoy Night Circus." Yes, Night Circus. No, I can't believe I finished that. TikTok monster. No. TikTok has its moments. There are some very creative people. I always said I wouldn't do TikTok. But then I started going on it, and I don't know. I figured it initially. I went on it because I thought it was interesting, and my nieces are all on it, and I thought it just might be a great way to kind of maybe, hopefully, possibly gather some traction on my channel. I don't know. Just one of the things. Has it yet? No, but I do think it's fun. But I don't spend nearly as much time on there as I do on YouTube. This is my primary platform. I just go in there, post a little bit, look around, support a few channels, and then I'm out. But I do, one thing I will say about TikTok that I like is that TikTok has allowed people who can make a living, not me obviously, but people that may not have any other resource in order to make a living for themselves. I love the idea of how TikTok has allowed people to show talents that they may not, that don't traditionally have a platform for them to show, you know? And so people are able to make a living. And I do appreciate that. There are some talented people out there. That's one of those things that I realized. And I was like, darn, okay. But yeah, the people are still thinking China's like spying. So I don't know how that's going to pan out. We'll see. Oh no, Alan, I'm about to click off of you real quick because that is not a good book. Brother on the script. Okay, that'll be cool. Brother and Man. Yeah, two good books, I think. Color and indie authors, people of color who love my type of horror. I like an interesting horror, I will say. Gladly live stream going to yeah, we need to get to the sprint. Hello, how you
doing? Kiana.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I don't mean to be just going through. I'm trying to get through here. Parable of the Cyrus right away that I wanted to read it. It was interesting. It definitely had a uniqueness to it. Just was, really in depth. John Lewis, politician, run series book. Okay, so it was about the politician. Okay. All right. The Parable of the Tsar was great. It was deep, I will tell you that. But I appreciate that I did the graphic novel version. Hello, Garrett. Garrett's in the house. Hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get through this so we can get to the sprint. Okay. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. Okay. The fourth wing. I have the hold on. Okay. Let's see if it's between I saw someone commented a 2 to 5 star. We'll see where it goes. Definitely hydrate, y'all. Hydrate. I got some juice.
Oh, yeah.
Grocery store. That's why I'm quiet. Alan, get some good groceries. Make sure you put some carrots with them enchiladas and margaritas. It's like his two main things he's always talking about. Hope you're doing well. Oh, what up, Miss Jigra? Hey, Jigra. Okay, so if y'all are interested in figuring out what this book is about, Jess Owen seems to be the premier person to go check out a review. And her reviews are always awesome. So maybe I will, if she didn't do spoilers. But I got like an 11-week wait, which might turn into something more fun. Oh, no. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
She didn't do spoilers.
She didn't? Okay, so I can check it out. Okay.
No spoilers.
I like to see what a book is about and then wait a while before I read it. Like if I'm about to read it the next week, then I'll tell somebody I'm going to come back to your review. And I write it down and come back. but it's gonna be a minute, so I'll forget what it's about by the time. So I'll go check it out and see if it's real. I like to get on the hype every now and then. Otherwise, author of Count of Monte Cristo by Black people. Oh, Adrian, what's the author's name?
So I can't pronounce the first name, but it's spelled Ayze Jama, and that's Jama hyphen Everett with 2 T's. And the illustrator is Tristan Roach.
Okay, let me get so I'm gonna get a timer here so we can get to this sprint. Otherwise,
I found it right away. I just typed in the last Count of Monte Cristo on Amazon and it came right up.
Oh, there you go. Right on time, right? Let's see. Okay, y'all want to do a 45 or y'all want to do an hour?
I'm fine either way.
I'm cool with an hour.
We'll do an hour. Let's do an hour. We've talked a minute here. Y'all need to get some reading on. I don't want to disturb y'all reading.
Let's see how much mess I can get into in this book.
I know. I want to see. I'm more interested in your book than mine. I've been reading my book. I already know what it's about. They're killing folks right now. I want to know what your book is about. Tristan Roach is the author of Monte Cristo. Oh, that's the regular Monte Cristo?
It might be.
Or I use
He's the illustrator in this version.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna look up a few of these books on the sprint. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it. Make sure y'all mute your mics. And hold on, did I put this in here? Let me add to the screen. And I'll see you in an hour. Happy reading. Hello, hello, hello. How was your reading?
Great. I don't think I started, but I'm at 17%.
17%. I like your camera. Which one is that?
Thanks. What is this? The G. I think it says
7X Mark II.
Yeah.
I got that too.
Yep.
I got mine right here. I keep it in the little bag here.
Mhm.
Apparently, it's the vlogger of choice, but I think it's way more high tech than what I need. I had $30 and it's my splurge, so I splurged on it, but I really
You bought it recently?
no, I bought that like I think I was on BookTube for like 2-3 months. I was having trouble with my cell phone, and so I wasn't happy with that, especially since with my phone when I film, like because I like to see myself when I'm filming, and it turns everything the opposite direction, and I don't have a phone that turns it the other way. And I was getting frustrated with that, and then I was also getting frustrated with the uploading to my editing software. It just kept having issues, and so I just splurged on the camera. You know, a few different versions, and that was the best one that I had. But you know, it was a splurge. You know, so,
I think I didn't buy it. My grandmother bought it. As I said, my grandmother is the one that kind of like not pushed me, but like she like very much supported me being on YouTube. The fact that she's not here to like watch my videos anymore, just that's rough. But she bought that camera for me for Christmas, probably back in like 2017 or something.
Were you using it up until before BookTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you're getting some use out of it. Well, wait for grandma to support. I know, you know, you're doing it in her memory.
Yep.
Well, yep. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, cameras are expensive. I think these days, though, I feel like for us average, I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody. This is a generalization from my experience. I feel like having a big expensive camera for kind of what we do in general, you know, I feel like you can easily do that on your cell phone without having an actual camera. So I do regret that because I don't do anything in depth, but I wanted to do like travel and stuff. And I find that I generally tend to just have my cell phone, or truthfully, my husband has an iPhone. I'm an Android girl, and he normally takes video on his phone. and because it's always with them.
Mhm.
And so I don't use it as much. So I regret the splurge to a certain extent, but I don't spend money on a whole bunch of other things. But cell phone is easily, but I don't like that. And I know there's cell phones that allow you to have like a regular image, where you can have it facing at you, but that's a pet peeve of mine, and my phone didn't do that. I probably should have just my phone cheaper, but whatever. Upload is definitely easier, I will say, on the camera than on the phone.
Yeah.
Although I have a Chromebook for Google Chromebook, which I do not recommend for what we do, and the G7X Mark II is not compatible with it, so I'm constantly taking the SD card from that to put into the computer in order to upload versus just a cord. That to me is the biggest nuisance. But it's, it is what it is. Anyway. Oh, hold up. Oh, why did Annie not come on screen? I'm sorry, lady. I'm sitting there. I'm like, why is she in the background?
You're good.
Anyway, let me take this off. So how was your reading?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out.
She just asked a question.
What happened?
The wife just asked him the question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and he doesn't. We met the sister already. She's a mess. She's a whole
Is she
mess.
one of them big booty with the smile girls?
Yeah, with a criminal
Not
past.
poison.
With a criminal past.
You said a what past?
A criminal past.
What's she do?
She got sticky fingers.
Oh, she boosting. That ain't that. No.
Yeah.
That's all right. She trying to make ends meet. Okay. She got kids.
He's a plastic surgeon.
Oh, he got money.
Okay. Wife better watch out because I work with doctors.
Yeah. So he doesn't
yeah,
his response to his wife is like, stop playing.
Yeah. I'd be afraid to pose that question to the husband.
She got the idea from a coworker. And supposedly that coworker, I mean, this is not a spoiler. It's just the coworker.
You can spoil this away. I want you to spoil the crap out of this book for me.
she and her husband do it every Christmas, and she said you can just do it just for one time, or you can do it every year. She said, and for us, it keeps sparks alive in our relationship. It makes us grow closer. I'm like, yeah, okay.
It's to each his own. Not my thing. I wouldn't recommend that for a marriage, but I would just be afraid that, relationships are always tenuous anyway, but I'd be like, maybe he likes us as a person more than me. And, you agree to one time a year, but, people take liberties, impulsiveness. I would just be like,
I'm just jealous, so no.
Yeah, I can't do that. If you had a relationship that was not serious, then to each his own, I guess. I don't know. I'm just curious. I would just go there. Anyway, let me figure out where I'm at in the chat. So you're liking it thus far, Adrian? I don't even know where I'm at.
It's interesting. It's interesting, but I could already see from her background that she's going to be a whole trip. I'm like, why did he select her?
Oh, the
but
wife?
Right now he hasn't selected anybody because he's like, no, it's a trap. I don't believe you.
Is the wife a stable person, or does she have daddy issues? She's stable, okay.
She seems to. She's got issues, but not those type of issues.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I don't know where I'm in the chat. I'm just going to randomly select something from where I think we left off. Okay. Tristan Roach is the author of Monte Cristo. No, I think we have read that one. Oh, my God. I don't know where I was at, y'all.
I think that was the last one from last time.
Let's see. Pat said an hour, which we did. Okay, I'm going to go here. Alexander Dumas is the author of Monte Cristo. His father's biracial, 10-daughter is almost finished reading it. Oh, my teen daughter. Okay. Never read it. I think it was on the school reading list, but we had options and I did not option it. Did y'all? I know. I don't like to watch reviews until after I've read the book, even when there are not spoilers. Too much of the story is revealed. I'll wait for the update in one of the chats.
I agree.
Yeah, it depends. It depends.
It doesn't bother me because I don't even remember. I just have that. I'm listening to it, I'm watching, I'm like, okay. And then by the time I go to read it, I'm not even thinking about, oh, such and such said this.
Yeah. I think it depends on how far away it is. You know, like if I'm reading somebody's blog, like Nell, you were doing Tender of the Flesh, but I was like right knee deep, kind of almost in there, you know, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just come back and I'll be back soon, you know. I like to know minimal, but you know, you have to know enough to be interested in the book. And that's the thing though. Like if I'm reading, like, you know, this book too, we get tons of recommendations from folks. So I'll sit there and be like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I'll kind of tune out a little bit of the video. If it's a book, I know I'm adding to my TBR because I don't want to know too much. Even the stuff that's on the back of the book, I still don't want to know too much of that, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of odd. Comes Amazon, Tristan Roach. Sanjigra, book push to read. Yeah. Yeah, that I did look up on the Sprint, by the way. Ashes of the Star Cursed King. I forgot who said that in the chats. That's actually a sequel to another one. So if you're interested in that one, it's the second book. So I scratched that one off automatically. But it is on Kindle Unlimited. And then the book Run, that graphic novel by John Lewis, is actually the second book in a series. It's a nonfiction by, you know, the activist politician. March is the first book. So Run is the second. So I left that on the list because I have a little project I want to do. And then the last count of Monte Cristo was, of course, my library does not have it, but I'm gonna look around. Sounds interesting. We shall see. Got some reading, little break because I made rice with sausages. That sounds delicious. Yummy. Did y'all get any food in on the break?
No.
Get some food in.
Shrimp and chips.
Say again?
Shrimp and chips. That's
Sugar
what I'm
tips?
eating. Shrimp and chips.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I got my fan all the time. I'm a fan girl, Ash. I felt like you said sugar tips. I'm like, okay. Well, on the next sprint, Nell and Ash, make sure y'all get some food. Don't want y'all to be passing out and all that good stuff, okay? Hello, Ulysses. Hello, you're back. Awesome. Yummy. Got some food in there. Let's see. Hello, Gareth. Are you still here? Did I miss him? Is he? I haven't seen him since we've come back from sprints. Smash the button. Thank you very much. Ooh, sorry about that. Are you on I am on MJ's Discord. I am not. You okay? I am not very active on Discords. I will say I do pop in. So if I'm on y'all Discord, do not disown me. But I'm not that active on them. I just have a lot of stuff going on. But I do try to pop in at least once a week, or unless I'm communicating with somebody. But I'm part of a few different Discords. Hello, Patentia. Gotta you get used to Discord, buddy, with Ollie. Oh, what are you reading with Ollie? Ollie is Criminale, y'all. He does all things horror. Complete Western stories by, okay, yeah. Well, Western is not my genre. I even tried it mixed with sci-fi last year, which was interesting. And I was just like, nah. Are y'all into Westerns?
Not so much.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah. There's June on the Range. You know, there's different booktube communities. I kind of float in and out different, but I think there's June on the Range in June, which is Westerns. I tried to do it last year, and I'm just not going to do it this year. So I hope y'all have fun with that, Alan. I will live vicariously through you. You know, I'll be watching your videos, so I will take a look. He does. He uploads like 4 to 5 times a week, and he always has different stuff. Yeah. He has all those little tiny little, you know, back in the day, you know, they have those little tiny Western books type things way back when. Anyway, he reads a lot of those too, but Ollie is just a wealth of knowledge. So criminality, if y'all are interested. I ate supper, pretty much done with reading my 40-minute blog, and got coffee, Death Note mug. Oh, there you go.
I want one of those.
I saw Nell's face light up.
Yeah, I want one. I gotta go look for it.
Where'd you get it from, Audrey? Let us know. War of the Worlds. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, so let me go. Now, this may show my ignorance, so whatever. War of the Worlds. Is this like that Tom
Cruise
movie? Is this based off of that? Or is that based off of this? Or is this something completely different? Let me know.
That was the first thing I thought about.
I know, that's what I thought of. She's mentioned that a few times. And you know how you think I don't want to appear dumb, but you know what, whatever, I don't care. Let me know. I figured I would go ahead and ask. I mean, I think of it every time, and I don't think I've asked, so whatever. You inspire me. Rice Aroni was FICO? I don't know. So
buy one, get one.
Oh, there we go. Look at you.
No, that's not it.
No? That sounds right. I'm gonna just say that. Okay.
Because that would be BOGO. I don't
know. Bring your whatever. Anyway, rice aroni is the shit. Yes, I agree. Okay. Go ahead, get some, eat it. I had no idea what that video was. I would think husband did that. I deleted it. I don't know if it was up there, and I can't find the video on my phone. Oh, what video? What video? Let us know. Let us know. Toya, you got 49 pages.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's good though. But you don't. I think some novels read quicker than others. Like if you're doing a graphic, hell, you could probably do a whole graphic in an hour. Maybe if you're like, I tend to tune out in different places. So sometimes I'm focused, and other times I'm like, I slow down because I'm listening to other things. So to me, I think I read a lot because I have time, not necessarily because I read a lot in a small space, you know. But I don't know what I got in here because I was listening to the audio while I was writing some stuff, and then I started reading it, and then I was using my clicker, y'all. Y'all got one of these? You got one of these, Ash? Oh my God!
What is that?
Do you do
It's amazing.
No, a little bit, but no, not really.
Okay, so this is an e-reader clicker. Where you can click through. So instead of like, see, I got my Kindle here, right? So instead of just swiping through each page,
I see.
You can just sit here. My husband thinks I'm sleeping half the time, but I'm just sitting here like this. But you can click. Like mine has 3 buttons, so it's on, back, and forward.
I have never heard of that before in my life.
It's amazing. I just randomly tuned into somebody's Sprint for 2 minutes, and it changed my life. I found this. But this is a ring, so I just put it on my finger. But what they had was an actual like a clicker like you use for presentations at school or whatnot. And so last year for my birthday, I asked my husband for a Kindle clicker, and then he found this ring. So I was like, baby, coming through. Okay, boy, I got you. So that's what happened with that. So and it's pink, so it's pretty.
Yeah,
so
it works with your phone, it works with your iPad, it works with anything that has like Bluetooth. You can connect it because I connect it to my phone all the time.
Wow.
I haven't done that. I've only done the Kindle. You know, I go back forth between audio, Kindle, and library books. So I've only ever used it on the Kindle, but yeah, you're right.
I go back and forth between my phone and my Kindle. So like when I'm home, I'll use my Kindle. When I'm like out at work and stuff, I'll use my phone. So I connect it to whatever one I'm using.
See, that's a good idea. See, it's an awesome invention. If you do any sort of e-reading for a significant, like if it's a book every random, no, but any significant amount of of e-reading, I definitely, at the amount we read, I definitely, suggest that. So
really, you want to see how I set it up?
Oh, go right ahead.
So I have my phone, right?
Yeah.
This is when I'm at home and I'm real lazy. And I have this thing that I put over my
Oh
neck.
my God.
I put my phone in this, right? And I lay down like in my bed and I have my clicker and I just don't even have to move. Literally don't have to move.
Oh my God.
My mind is blown right now.
Uh-huh.
We are serious in the house, Ash. Okay. We don't play. Wow, I've never seen that. What is that gadget for you?
I don't know, I got it from Five Below.
You got a whole thing.
Yeah, I got it from Five Below.
Oh, Five Below. Oh, I got one right. No, girl, that's like 12 below. But I got one right. Those folks have gone out of control with the pandemic. But anyway, 12 and 15 below. I'm still with that life, though. I ain't gonna lie. But if I can hook my fan to that girl, figure out some stuff.
You'll never drop your phone on your face.
Exactly.
Yeah. Girl, and I do that all the time.
And I don't even have to turn the page because I have my clicker. I can literally just lay in bed and just read.
Do they have a Kindle one for that?
I don't know. They probably do. I'm sure they have like Amazon or somebody. I'm sure has one.
Yeah, because that one kind of, okay, I already got bad eyes. I got contacts, but my eyes are they're getting worse by the minute. See, y'all just getting blurry already. So I don't need to I don't like to read on my phone, but if I do on my phone, I do audio books. That's what I do on my phone. But I use my e-reader, like if I don't have it in paper on the thing. So I wonder if they have that for the e-reader.
They might.
I don't know if I saw something like that, because that would be good, because I just, turn to the side and prop up on a pillow and, be clicking away. But yeah. Well, y'all in the chats, learn something new. I did not know that. Okay. Who else got some down?
The clicker you got from Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, they be coming through. That's why it's hard to how people be boycotting Amazon? I'm like, why? It's so bad. I just, somebody.
They come in different colors because Courtney's is pink, mine is white. I think they have a black one, so they have different color options too.
Oh, did you get the ring?
Yeah.
The ring is awesome, right? I think I like that better because you're not like really holding anything.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yeah, that clicker is thebomb.com. I don't even know who I heard it from. It was just a random chat thing I was in for like 2 minutes, and I was like, I want to just send the girl a message, be like, hey girl, thank you.
Changed my life.
Yeah, I know. It was awesome. Blessed to grandma living in your dream. Yes, yeah. Grandma will always be with you, okay? Someone but nice heart. I don't know how to add someone.
Oh, to add someone.
It's called the TikTok remote clicker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I just called it
because I told you can connect it to your phone, and so like if you're on TikTok, it'll scroll the video for you.
Oh, that's a new one? That's a different one?
No, that's the ring.
I'm newer to TikTok. I use it.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, hold on. I got the box right here. Does it say TikTok?
Mine probably doesn't say it on the box.
Music remote controller. I probably got a bootleg version, but anyway. Yeah, don't say TikTok. This is mine right here. You can't see that. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, don't say TikTok.
Pink, black, and white. It comes in pink, black, or white.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the bootleg Wish version of it, but
I think that's the one because the box on yours says D01, right? But if I go into my Bluetooth settings, I have something in my Bluetooth settings that says D01, so I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
They probably just call it TikTok because it'll get people to buy it. They see TikTok and they're like, buy.
I'm telling you. It works. Yep. I like it a lot. I was happy when he first got me the ring. I'm like, a ring? I never heard of that. And now, he was like, whoa. I was like, hold up. I'm not poo-pooing it. Give me a chance. I just thought, but I like it a lot. And it's rechargeable too, because I'm not about that battery life because, I'm always running out of battery. So I love you can recharge it. And it's a regular universal charger, like for your phone. So
like the USB-C.
Really well. Really, really well. Sorry. I'm sorry. So if you want to add someone, it does not work on your phone. like to, you know, you highlight people in the chat. You have to be on the computer. I learned that the hard way.
You can do it. You just have to type their full name out. Like when you do it on the computer, you can type like two names. You can type like two or three letters and it'll like come up and you just click it. On your phone, you have to literally type their entire name out.
Mine wasn't working with it. Has that been a change different for a while?
I don't think so, because I've been doing that for a long time. Like this, I started doing that. I figured this out months ago because when I would try to @ Kiana, before I knew what her name was, that's how long ago this was. Before I knew what Kiana's name was, I would always have to type in @. And you know how she spells like sexy lady, like she spells it different. So I would always have to remember how she spells it so I can type it all the way out to be able to @ her.
See, mine doesn't work like that. I thought maybe that was a new change because it's been a while. See, I'm doing like @Pat. I'm shouting y'all, girl. But
did you do the underscore?
Just @Pat and just normal.
You did the underscore?
You gotta do an underscore?
Her name is @Pat_.
Oh, that. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's still not coming up with
if
that.
If you send it, it should still highlight on her end.
Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do a test. If I can spell test and not teeth. All right, let's see.
This assists you in your camera and video recording too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, this is on my channel, so it might still highlight. I don't know. I'll experiment when I sprint with somebody else. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what comes up there. But mine doesn't come up with like the person because I tried doing it in the past and it's just regular text. I read the book, Adrian. Oh, Adrian, Pat read that book. Pat is always reading these books. I like that I trust Pat's recommendations. So if I'm reading the book and Pat said I read it, I already know I should continue.
I love it, Pat. Thanks.
There you go. Hold up. Did Pat read Babel? Let me go. Let's go back. Pat, you read Babel?
Oh, no, you know how I felt about Babel.
Adrian's getting PTSD. Like,
no, that was not it for me.
Ash, did you read Babel?
The description did not draw me in, so no.
Okay, I'm the same way. Adrian read that 8,000-page book and gave it a 2-star and finished it. I would have DNF, but oh, well, you know what? I commend you. Okay, Adrian, love you to death. I commend you. Which book are we talking about?
What is it called? The Marriage Pass? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Marriage Pass. Yes. Salaciousness. Christmas gifts that keep on giving. We love some gifts. That is for sure. Adrian, a book sounds like something. Exactly. Oh, by the way, is this Entice? That's what it's right. The way you pronounce her name, because I've been saying it that way forever. Entice. Yummy, yummy books. Intriguing. Purple Rain Hearts. Hello, excited. Thank you very much for coming, Bex. It's been a minute. Thank you for coming. We're about to do the next one. Yes, this is the book, The Marriage Pass by Brianna Nicole. It is on my list. The Count of Monte Cristo in the Joint. Alan has had a life, y'all. Okay, he's cool though. I had the time. Yes, you did. Tis a great novel. Never read The Three Musketeers. I have seen the movie several times, including the what is it called? The what's the funny version? 3 people, the 3 dudes, the Curly Mo.
The Three Stooges.
Three Stooges.
Yeah, I've even had their version. Yes, very good. I love that one. POC book, The Last Count of Monte Cristo. I have not. My library does not have that. I have it on my list. I'm gonna keep at it. Reading. There's not a whole lot of people of color graphics, so I'm always interested when I see those. And also, if you are trying to get some palate cleansers, I think graphic novels are where it's at, in my opinion. So I'm always looking for those recs. Actually reading Henry VI, Part 3 of Shakespeare. Call me crazy, but I'm enjoying it. And you got to figure out all the crazy stuff he did and let us know. Nothing wrong with that. Hope you're enjoying it. March is it's 3 books? Oh. Okay, so I got March and I got Run. What's the other one then?
I think she's saying that there's like a March Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and then there's a separate series that's like a spinoff or a follow-up called Run.
Oh,
okay. I know about March.
Okay.
March
I just know when I did a Google, it said Run was a follow-up. That's all it said. So
I think Run is the one that he didn't see the finishing touches of. He saw the beginnings of it before he died.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me see. Merch. I'm gonna just put series. Okay.
Oh, they have it at the library, The Last Count of Monte Cristo.
Y'all don't be sleeping in them libraries.
I would not have even thought to look at the library if you hadn't said that.
It took me a few, like I was a Kindle Unlimited girl, and then I decided to start taking a look at my library because I stay in an expensive. I'm in New Jersey, if that says anything, but New Jersey is expensive no matter what. But I stay in a decent area that people value their kids learning. Now they're probably part of that whole book ban shenanigans, but still they be coming through with the books at the library. Okay, so I try to use them as much as possible. So that's my first stop. So we'll see. And they be coming through with some authors of color. I will say that. Now they don't be coming through with the audio, but they be coming through with a book. So I'll take what I can get. The Black Tulip and The Count of Monte Cristo by Dumas, and really enjoyed both, but Red Crystal is long. Yes. I think it's Nicole at Dusty Book Sniffers. Awesome booktuber, by the way. She's from Australia. And she is doing I don't know how long it is, though.
It's like a slow read, because I think they do like 10 chapters a month or something like that.
Exactly, yes. How long is that, though? Is it that all year?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how long, but that's if you're interested in reading it with somebody. Does she have a Discord?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
She does.
So she has a Discord, and you can get on that if you're interested. It's Dusty Book Sniffers, which I am obsessed and love that name. Her husband actually named that channel that name. I feel so unoriginal when I'm like Tangible Reads. I mean, it's
that unoriginal.
That's a good one.
I don't know. Nah, I'm stuck with this. I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. People actually recognize me as well. So I started on BookTube, and I never had any social media. So the fact that people know Tangible Reads, I'm gonna stick with it. But I was thinking more of a tangible books that you have readily access to. That's why I named it Tangible Reads, because that's kind of how I feel. What I have readily access to. Because I don't really buy books very often. So March is interesting, intriguing trilogy. Okay, it is a trilogy. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that one then. John Lewis, that's the man. What am I doing? Caught the tail. Ooh, I'm just doing too much stuff, y'all. What am I doing? Till end of the convo. Closest I've come to a Western was Lone Women. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound familiar, y'all?
Nope.
I don't know if that sounds familiar, but I'm not about that Western life. Pulp Fiction. Saw the movie. It was good. Did not know there was a book. Any of y'all knew there was a book? No, I'm gonna stick to the movie. My daughter is loving The Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, that is awesome that you're getting her involved so early. Definitely get the kiddos involved early with reading, y'all. It is important. Lonesome Dove reread from me with MJ. Oh, she's okay. So she's doing that in June. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I won't be participating, but I'll watch your video, Alan. Oscar Welles. Local bookstore, light is on it, and you have hot beverage on it. Appears behind the light, and L is on the other side. I put the pic on Princess's Discord.
I love that. I have to go. Okay, let me go look for the picture.
Yeah. Say, how about you put it up there so we can see? Oh, maybe I can just do it now. I'm part of Princess's Discord as well. War of the Worlds was a radio play. Really? Okay, learned something new. Did not know that. Didn't know that
either.
Which one, Audrey, are we looking at?
What channel did you put it in?
Yeah. Is that new? Hold up. I'm looking at what's newest. Hold up. No. Okay, I don't know. Let me know which one. I don't want to. Oh, here we go. I see it.
I found it.
English Talk for all the Death Note. Oh, that is cool. Oh, man. I'm going to show y'all. Oh, you got it too.
Nice.
Death Note is a graphic novel if y'all interested. I like that glass mug, though. I ain't going to lie. I'm a mug person. I like grown men mugs. You know, ones with like big handles. That's what I call them. Like something that you can put a big hand through. That's why I always have my Army mugs because they are big hands. H.G. Wells. Everything is based on the movies, radio show Orson Welles that everyone freaked out. Why'd they freak out? Because the world's ending. The movie was good. I enjoyed it. Then what's going on? You're commenting on it made me realize that it was up. Yes, definitely. Clicker is cool. It is. It is. It is. Hello, Elena. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, Elena? What's going on in the world? Yes, he does. The clicker is the bomb.com, right? We got to get a clicker crew up in the house, y'all. Anybody have anything other than a ring or just a regular clicker? Let me know if there's something different out there. Chapter A, 2 more pages left. Awesome. Keep going. Keep going. I think if I actually buckle down and we can get to sprints, I will be finishing this book on sprints. That will be a first. Need that, Nell. Need one for my phone. I know that is awesome, right? Too funny. No comers. I know. Y'all got some cool stuff. This is the time. Show us what y'all working with, okay? Big Amazon factory up here. They boycott due to the way they treated payroll. Oh, really? That's Seattle. Well, I know you're a few hours from Seattle, but they're big in Amazon. Yeah, out here you see Amazon and Walmart trucks. That is it. Of X by Sue Grafton. Ooh, I've never heard of that. What is that about? Grafton book signing.
Ooh, cool.
Doesn't it suck when you like a writer's work and they become a-holes and when you meet them, you're like, it's like actors. You'd be like, I thought you were cool, man. It's on my phone. That's highlighted yellow.
Yeah, probably because it's your sprint.
Oh, yeah. That's what I noticed when it came here. So I'm going to try it on somebody else's sprint to see if it changed. But last I checked, when I'm on my phone, like when I'm at bed at night and I'm on sprints, I'm on my phone. During the day, I'll set up the computer and be milling around the kitchen. So I'll be on the computer. And I feel like it looks different, but I never know. Sue Grafton, everyone get the book from the library or the bookstore. Yes, you need to get it from wherever you can get it from. Babble does not appeal. Yes. Oh, hold up. Oh my gosh. I lost track. Just that quick. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I don't know. I lost track, y'all. I clicked on something. Hold up. I'll just start here. Do you normally sprint, Ash?
Not at all.
Oh, sprint is fun.
I get too into it and too like, I must read all of the pages. And I just, yeah.
Well, sometimes when I sprint, we're a talkie, as you can tell. And also when it's a lot more people, you do tend to talk more. But I always feel that if I'm not engaged in the chat, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, then I'll just kind of read through while people are talking. It is what it is. You do what you want, because some people, when it comes to sprinting, when you get to the sprint part, you show support. So they may go to, somebody else's sprint. So, it is a good way to engage with people. And, like we all look at the videos, but then, this is kind of real time and see the real craziness we really have going on. But it's a good time though. So I hope to see you around it more. Hold on, where am I at, y'all? I done lost track of everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start here. Not into Babel. Yep, nope. Who is brother written by Anaya Alburn. Hold on, that ain't it. ANIA. Is it H? Yeah, hold up. ANIA, and then it's AHLBORN. It's really good. I'm getting to all the twists and turns right at the end.
Is it scary?
It's horror. Like it's a family of serial killers, and it's talking about, it's from one of the child's perspectives. He kind of is not happy with what they're doing. So I wouldn't call it scary, but it does get gory, and there's a little cannibalism in there, but I'm enjoying it. It's almost done. I've been listening to an audio. I started with my workout this morning, and then I've just been listening to it throughout most of the day. So I'm almost done. Babbel did get a lot of hype. The first time I heard about Babbel was with Jess Owens. She was doing a little, it was a video short where she had just got it in the mail for free, and she was like, I was like, what the hell is she doing? And it was Babbel. She was so excited that she had got it. And then I was like, oh, okay, that book is thick. That was my first thing. And then I was like, oh, it's Dark Academia, not with that life. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just see what other people say. And they talked about it's about language. And I was like, oh, okay. So I think Adrian's the only one on screen that has read it, right? Or has any interest. Did you have interest, Adrian, when you read it, or was it because people were talking about it so much?
I was a bit interested in it, and I loved the special edition. So once I read it, I was so glad I had not invested the money in it, because that would have been a definite selling of the book. That's how much I didn't like it. So I was like, I'm so glad that I did not do that. I literally listened to it via audiobook. I was like, thank God. I missed that boat.
You'd be like, sell little free library. If I ever find that,
the only reason why I stuck with it is because we were going to talk about it. So I was going to talk about it with Brandy, and then so I was like, okay, let me just go ahead in there and continue reading it. But I was just like, I just kept on reading. I was like, I do not. And she was like, oh my God, I'm afraid. I said, you're probably gonna like it. Me,
Did she finish it?
I realized she liked it. I realized it was the Dark Academia thing. I realized after reading that I don't like Dark Academia, because it's the second book in Dark Academia that I didn't like.
That makes sense.
Did Princess read that? Because I know she
loved it.
Okay, because I know that's her jam.
Yeah,
she likes Dark Academia.
It was like one of her favorite books of 2022.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I figured Brandy would like it too, because that's her, that sounds like something that she would be really into. So I'm not surprised that Brandy also really enjoyed it. That book has footnotes, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
So how did that work with the audiobook? The audiobook read the footnotes?
I don't remember. I think it might have mentioned some of them, and I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, usually what happens, because I have the audiobook for Jonathan Strange, and the footnotes, they're being read like as the footnotes pop up, they're like in the middle of the text, one, and then this happened, and then it goes straight back into it. So it's usually
I feel like that would be confusing for me to listen to.
It is. Because you're like, when did you stop talking about the footnote? Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like a challenge, just not my thing. They said that some books are for some people and then not others, and just not.
Reading is subjective, and I'm like, that's all right.
That's true. That is true. That's one of those things I've definitely learned on BookTube, and that's not my thing. So, okay, so March. Okay, what you're saying, March 1 through 3, and then
okay. I'll see you next week. Thank you.
She's talking to somebody.
Awesome. I'm going to read Babbel someday. Go right ahead, Alan. I want to see what you got to say. Alan always likes some good books. Okay. And Alan also has a very interesting way of talking about it. My husband named my channel. He would call it "Leave Me Alone." Talk to someone else about books. You got to force him, y'all. He's Hudson. That's funny. And then story. There we go. There you go. Pulp Fiction, back when I mentioned Ali.
I didn't like Pulp Fiction.
Oh, you read the book?
No, the movie. I didn't like the movie.
It was okay. I mean, if I give it a 1 to 5 star, I'm gonna give it a 4. I mean, it was entertaining, but Pulp Fiction was one of those hype movies that I was like, okay, let me see what the hype was. And when I read it, I was like, I don't get it all the way, but it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like out the park stellar. It's where I was like super happy about it, but it was okay. Can't complain. Then I found out he didn't identify. Oh, okay, we're gonna get that one. We're gonna leave that. That sounds like a very In-depth conversation. I did not know that. Lone Woman by Victor LaVille. Victor LaVille, he definitely has interesting perspective. I want to do a blog where I read a few of his books. I'll still read it. Go that one. There we go. There we go. Kenny went to the library on Tuesday. Still disappointing for us here. POC colors on my cards are not going to take it. Yeah, it was disappointing to hear that the UK does not come through at the libraries with people of color books. That's really unfortunate. But, you know, America is all about putting their dirty laundry on TV, but you know the UK don't want to do it. They want to act like everything's okay. But so that's why I've learned some things by the people in the chats here. So I appreciate the education, y'all. Heavy, emotional, and graphic. I appreciate that too. Lone Woman, Book of the Month. Oh, really? Okay, Book of the Month out, coming through. Can't buy any books. You need more things to drink out of it. Yeah. I've been reading some heavy stuff lately, so I am trying to take a break and be very lighthearted for a little bit. Okay, so but definitely want to read some good stuff. Doing well today. Great working. Getting better over here. Yes, definitely. Not at the 3 live. Oh, darn, you got 3 libraries by you? Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. People freaked out the radio show because they thought it was real. Radio was pretty new in the household, and they never really had something like that before. It didn't help that they made it real. That's interesting. Sue Grafton died before she completed the series. Hello, Erica. How you doing?
Hey, Erica.
Oh, look what I got today, Erica. I actually got a physical book. Oh, let me see that. Looking forward to reading it. Should be fun. Babel was promoted wrong. I really like Dark Academia. Babel is more Dark Academia and barely fantasy, but it's promoted as fantasy, so people had the wrong expectation.
Right. It was definitely promoted as fantasy, and that was not it.
I agree. I heard about fantasy language. What did I say? All right, language. What was the term somebody used? Language cultivation. That's what I heard when I first got it. It was fantasy language cultivation. I was like, oh, what the hell does that mean? And then I started hearing more that people read it of Dark Academia. And I was just like, either way, none of that sounds interesting. I'm just was like, I'm gonna leave it to other folks. I don't want to poo-poo on other people's books, but my opinion is my opinion. That's what we're all here for. But you know, y'all do you and I'm gonna do me. But Babel is not on my list. But I did check to see if the library had it at the time that I heard about it, because it was so many people talking about it. And you know, I'm just not my thing though. Get it, read along with the audio. That might be a good way to get through it. Associated with Babel, Tower of Babel in the Bible. Could be. I have no idea. Emotionally invested. Academia is my ish, but ended up loving it. Okay, well, there we go. We got to love. So, Ulysses, are you going to give that a 5-star in the house? Name after, yes. Footnotes, Buddy Reed. That'd be a good way to read it with somebody. I will say that. The divided opinion. Yes, definitely a lot of divided opinions, for sure. Better than expected. Pretty good. Lumicrate. Yeah, get the pretty versions of it. Although I did see there were several different versions as well. Footnotes, but it's my reading House of. Oh, okay. She got House of Leaves. How is that going? I know you were talking about that before. Don't let it get
I
you.
soft DNF'd it.
Oh, you did?
I soft DNF'd it. I'm still looking at it. I haven't opened it up since.
You know, why did you DNF it? Like, what was happening?
No, I soft DNF'd it because I was like, this is a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. You go here, you go there, and I'm like, I just want to read straight through a book. I don't want to be. It's a lot of puzzles to try to figure out what's going on, and I'm like, I don't have the brain capacity for that right now. So maybe over the summer I might, try again. But I hadn't even gotten that deep into the book, and I was like, this has not grabbed me yet. So I just soft DNF'd it because I really, really wanted to read it. So
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
see.
you gotta definitely be in the mindset. I don't want to be challenged too much. Like I don't want to do, and to each his own. Some people are way more into books than I am, and there's different type of booktubers out there. Just like there's different types of videos out there, and not everything resonates with somebody. But yeah, I definitely am not trying to do like a bunch of critical thinking like I'm back in school. I just want to enjoy a good book, and House of
Mhm.
Leaves just sounds kind of like it'll be a little bit too much of a chore based off what Kenny and a few other people have said. So I don't know. Depending on where you are, sending most likely to get more. Oh, so you have to be in different areas. Okay, that's interesting. Haven't read it yet. Erica, Bill Street. Great novel. Ooh, someone just got to a stoplight. Where did I just go at? Okay. Erica got to a stoplight. I'm supposed to look at.
Oh, the book that you were showing her.
Card too. Huh?
The book that you were showing her.
Oh, Bill Street Could Talk. Yeah, that's the pick for for this month for discussion next month. Still, yeah. Let's see what I'm talking. My favorite Baldwin is Another Country. I have not read any. Alan, you should definitely take a look at The Broken Spine, Miss Erica right here. And she is doing a year-long James Baldwin readathon. This is for next month, and take a look at some stuff. Don't belong to same thing as British Library. Kenny's a good time. I just struggle because not mistaken to have any chap. Ooh, oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. I just picked it up today. I know I'm reading it. I just probably this weekend I'll start it. Possibly some puzzles. I like some puzzles, but I don't want a chore in reading. That's for sure. Read the academic part. Go back and read the footnotes. House of Lee. Read the letters. I'm still there. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be on that book for a minute, Kenny, but you can make it through. You can make it through. Then you can read some horror after that. Yeah, no, Alan, not gonna happen. I was going to the workshop teacher. Pretty positive. Anything up for interpretation? Oh my gosh. 5-star. Wow. Okay. We're almost to the chat, y'all. We're gonna do another sprint. Next time I got motivated to go back to school, I read House of Leave, get out of my system and save thought. There we go. Say me and G-Grip, we're here, girl. Alan, you can do this, buddy. Include me anywhere in that mix. We're gonna read something else next year, okay? Yeah, reading some Victor LaValle too. Yeah, I would love to. I've read one thing by Victor LaValle, the Ballad of Black Tom, and that was really good. Thinking about reading some Victor LaValle too. And that. I do have some graphic novel called Destroyer that's been on hold at the library for 6 months with my library. I'm waiting for them to tell me that they don't have the novel, although they said they do. But I'm not going to cancel it until they say we don't have it. So it's been pending for a while. Oh, there we go. There you go. Yes, she is doing it. Discussion with the history correlation. Yes, there's a lot of religious themes. 9-day challenge that comes with how. Ooh, I don't know about that challenge. That sounds like a challenge in reading and all. I definitely will. I got to think about it, though. I got to think about it. Maybe in the fall or the winter there. Okay, y'all, let's get to another reading sprint here because we have been talking for a minute. I appreciate y'all patience. Okay, 45 minutes okay with y'all?
That's good.
Awesome. Okay. Right here. Okay, y'all. Happy reading. See you in 45. Ooh, hello, ladies. How did it go?
Good.
I went from 17% to 24%.
Okay,
Nice.
That's called movements. How about you, Miss Adrian? Okay, how about you, Miss Ash?
We finished.
Hold that book up again. That looks thick.
Chunky boy done.
How was that?
It was okay.
I
It was,
want to say that.
like I said, from the middle, it was starting to get kind of repetitive and like, okay, can we just wrap this up? And then the last 20% was good, but not enough to justify the page count.
Oh. So, in retrospect, if you had to DNF, what percentage or what page would you be at?
Like around 40 to 50%. If I'm being honest. If it wasn't for a buddy read, I would have DNF.
Oh, man. See, here's my theory when it comes to DNFing. I will DNF. I generally read about 5 to 10% past DNF point.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I'm going to skim the rest of the book so I at least know what happens. But it's still considered a DNF.
Yeah.
Well, that's disappointing. How about you, Adrian? I want to know.
The husband is now thinking about it and is now discussing it with his wife as he gets out the shower. And he said, "Are you sure this is what you want?" And she's like, "I think it'd be good for us." And so we shall see.
What point did it become that this will be you know what? I know you're newer. Adrian, by the way, Sister Harlem's Library is a newer booktuber. But you know how people do those vlogs where they read, and talk throughout it? This would be a really good one for that I would be interested if you're interested. But this be a good one. But I'm trying to figure out what brought her to this point. Or is that a spoiler?
You don't get it from her perspective. You don't get it from her perspective as to why she just asked him. So it's talking from both sides, but she doesn't. It's more so from his side than
Oh, really?
hers, even though it gives you a background of the relationship between she and her sister, which is not good. The sister is the younger, more wild sister,
Mm.
who definitely, as I said before, has a criminal past. Um, you know, it, she's just wild, and they both like each other, so it's a mutual thing. Um,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, wow,
Does she
really?
not know the rules? You bring in someone that is a stranger. You don't bring in someone you
Yeah.
know, especially not family. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You don't be
Mhm.
like, oh, you want to screw somebody? Okay, the waitress or your sister or your mama. No.
Well, he
It's
he
about
just he
we
just
about to
he
get the
just
big
asked her.
divorce.
He just asked her, "Are there any rules?" And she said no.
She done
And
He
effed
was
I'm
up.
like,
eyeing the sister. He started
that
thinking like
should
he
have.
was shaving, and he was like,
I
you know
mean,
what?
he
My
he
wife brought this up.
he
I'm
asked
pissed,
her.
but
She
for
said
sister,
no. So we'll
yeah.
see what
And that
happens
was the moment.
That was
She
her
when
messed
she
point.
up.
finds
That's
Yeah.
out
on
later
her.
on.
You know how they have that, you know how they have those memes or those TikTok or whatever videos where there was like, you know, you messed up, right? No, actually,
Mhm.
you know what? Hold up. This reminds me of okay, y'all take a look at. I've been doing these crazy shorts. They're transferring from TikTok, right? Which I love. But I did one about tender is the flesh, right? It's a like, I don't know, 5, 10, whatever, second TikTok. But it's from what's that movie? I think it was Menace to Society or whatever, where the cop is
Okay.
interrogating a guy and he's like, hold up, you know you messed up,
Yeah.
right? Hold
You
up,
know,
you
you
know,
just messed up. Yeah, I remember that.
that's where right there. The guy's shaving in front. I'm thinking of Adrian's book. The guy's shaving and he's sitting there thinking, oh no, the chick is probably taking a bath, right? And she's sitting there thinking after this is probably in the future where he's doing the sister and she's like, yeah, you know you effed up, right? I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway, still, I don't know. Okay, I'm intrigued a lot. I just don't think I'm just trying to figure out to the point where you're in a marriage where you're like, I want to bring some other folks into it. I just don't see. I don't know. I'm not at that point yet. I hope we get there. But
Well, they were together since college, and then they got married. Finally, she's been wanting to marry him for a long time, and it's not like he's been exactly faithful during the time that they were together. And but the whole time that they've been married, he's like, I've been faithful. I'm like, but yeah. So let's define what faithful is. Faithful to
yeah,
me
let's do that.
means that there has been nothing going on, no type of sexual touching or what. Sexual touching has happened. You've gone to the strip club with your boys, and there've been blowjobs. Come on, that's
With him?
that's sexual. So let's define what
Or with the homeboys or with him?
with him.
Oh, yeah, that ain't
Since
faithful.
since
Because
he's
you can
been
go to
married,
the
he
club.
he's like, but nothing else has happened. But that's still sexual. That's still
See,
sexual. So how can
we
you
need to
say
do it like a chat
I've been
log.
I've not cheated on my wife since we've gotten married? No, that's BS.
They
Mm-hmm.
have this one at my library. I need to give this one a read.
Agent be coming through. Like, what's the one sneaking with the professor? What was that one called? Sneaking. It was sneaking and snooping.
Sneaking and freaking with the professor, and the professor is a female.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Agent
was
be coming through with these.
awesome. It was so good. It was
That's
so
how I
good.
discovered Adrian. I was like, you know what? I need to keep an eye on this lady. She was on somebody else's live and just chilling
On
in the
Brio
background
Brandy's
reading.
live,
And
and they
then
were
she
like,
came out. I was
"What
like,
are
hold
you
on, who is
reading?" And
this
I was like,
Adrian girl? Okay,
I said,
I
"Yeah,
like your book. Okay.
these are my palate cleansers.
Huh?
These are my palate cleansers."
You need those. You need those. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you. I'm about to do a palate cleanser in June. Y'all gonna be like, where the hell her books come from? You know what? This is my channel. I'm gonna do what I want. So I need one. Well, okay. Well, I finished. Well, I'm about to hold this up like it's a book. Well, I finished this. I finished Brother. It was good.
Okay.
I didn't expect to end. It was good. I'm excited. It's done. Some killing, some stuff going on. So I'm really good. Oh, I was trying to figure out why I was in the chat and I completely forgot. But yeah, I got engrossed in Adrian's book because that sounded, I enjoyed mine, but I'm intrigued about yours. I love urban fiction. I don't read a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last one I read was, I read one every now and then, because they're palate cleansers, so it's fun. Things don't make sense, but it's fun. But I think the last one I read was December, which was boosting around the Christmas tree. Where she was like stealing stuff to boost for her kids. So it was good though. I enjoyed it though. I can separate. You know how people give like 2-3 stars for different things. I can separate when something's a particular genre and what it's supposed to be, and give it like a 4 or 5 star for what it's supposed to be instead of holding it to a high standard for like something that's supposed to be, something bigger. A lot of people can't do that, I think, sometimes. So I enjoy different pockets of books. I don't know where I was at, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna just start right here. The Changeling by Victor Lavelle was good. Yeah, I think we talked about that. I don't know about country. Is that supposed to be me? No. Okay, hold up. Were we past that?
No, I don't think so.
That was the last sprint, by the way, y'all. We've talked a lot, but we did two sprints, an hour and a 45. So that's good enough to get out of here. I think that's good.
And 2 of us finished the book, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Did anybody in the chats finish a book? Let us know. Okay. Generally, we're like 3 hours. Huh?
Probably Elise's.
There you go. If we have ML in the house, she would have done like 3 or 4 in the chat. Mm-hmm. Let's see, Mayama read. Oh, I love Black Aweenathon. Oh my gosh. Can't wait. Black Aweenathon is in October. It's awesome. Hydrate. Yes, definitely hydrate, y'all. I had a hydration with some drink and I had popcorn. So I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I have the Arnold Palmer. That's what I'm.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. Gotta get your drinks in the house. Subscribe. There we go. Do the subby announcement video. You can join the Discord. Oh, yes. So that is for the Broken Spine. If you're trying to read the James Baldwin year-long readathon, different works, different months. Awesome channel to join. Learn something new. I haven't uploaded. I don't know what that means. In a bit, Alan, got stuff in the works. Just need to finish a book. And then in a bit of a slump. Oh, Kenny, I did realize you have not posted. I check like at least once a week. All my people that I know, I might not get to your video the day it comes out unless it comes into the feed. You know how that goes when you get logged on. But I do try to go and check you out and figure out where you're at. Kenny, I check you out. And yeah, I have not noticed. I didn't know you were in the slump.
Kenny, we're in the same boat.
It's probably House of Leaves. Stop it. DNF.
Well, Kenny's reading a bunch of books. Kenny's reading like 7 or 8 different books right now, which is one of the reasons why she hasn't finished anything, is because she's reading a bunch of different things.
Okay.
At least husband unlocked some of them. So I thought Kenny initially was part of, maybe I'm wrong. Kenny, do you work for like a publishing house or something when it comes to reading? That was what I thought you initially was part of, because I know you only recently became a booktuber, but you were like, I don't know. I say that, but I think when I say booktuber, I mean posting videos. But there's plenty of folks that are booktubers that don't post videos, but you're here all the time. So no disrespect in that capacity, okay? Oh, the Fourth Wing. Oh, okay. The hate is real.
Really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I also respect.
I got mine from the library. Didn't spend any money on it.
I know. Well, I got 11 weeks to figure out if I'm going to read it or not. So we shall see. Kenny, why did you hate it? Okay, Alan says the same thing. Okay, well, we have to figure it out why. Hello, Richardson. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're actually about to get out of here, trying to get to.
Hi,
Hey, Chris.
Chris.
How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see ya. Kenny, Kenny, Kenny. You finally just got on work? Dang, they working you like crazy. Okay, well, you're in California, so you're like 6 something. So I guess that's decent.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's still 6. Well, I'm glad you were off work.
Look, Adrian.
All done. Okay.
What did I say? What did I say?
Y'all know y'all people, right? These are our people, Ash. You know, 20 pages. Yep. Oh, okay.
That's
Keep
awesome.
moving, Nina. I am on the fence. I'm not a sequel girl, and I hear that's not a standalone. So
I thought it was a standalone. Dang it.
Yeah. You're not a sequel either, you said?
Not really, not anymore.
Yeah.
If I can find a standalone, I'll be like, yes. But
I love a good series.
I don't know. If the series is too, like, I like a duology, possibly, maybe, if it's already out. I don't care if a book is a new release. Like, I'm not running towards a new release or whatever if I can't get it. Because, I use my library for a lot, and that's a hold for a minute. But I don't want to have to wait like, oh, it's a great book. Let me wait 6 months or a year for the next. I'm not with that life. If they're all out and I can get them all now, bam, there we go. Okay, now I can tack on to a series. But if it's more than 2, that's a lot of commitment. That's a lot of books out there. Not to say I won't do it. I just think twice about it. But I'm all about a standalone. Hey, me in the house, finish the book.
Which book?
House of Leaves, right? I don't think we're talking about that. What we talking about, Kenny?
I was gonna say, which book?
Exactly. Listen, all the folks. I'm sure I'm going to see y'all later. My husband has already resolved we're not watching TV together. So I'm going to get off this sprint, write some notes, and probably get on somebody else's. So I'm sure I'll see y'all later. Adrian's a grift, big time. What are you doing? 11 pages. You know what? That's something. Nothing wrong with that. What was the professor book? Oh, what was it again, Adrian?
What is it? Sneaking and freaking. Hold on, let me find it. That was from last year. Y'all got me.
Yes, everything. Sword of Defiant. This will put me. Ooh, I've never heard of that. Have y'all heard of that?
No, I've just heard of it because she has been talking about it.
Was it a thick book? What was wrong with it? Oh, you write reviews. Okay, there you go. Okay. I haven't read. I just noticed the TikTok has gone from OMG Fourth Wing is amazing to hype and they don't like it.
Interesting.
Like I said, TikTok tends. Okay, and granted, I am new. I am not the epitome on TikTok. I barely know how to use it. I just know how to find people's videos and to upload. However, TikTok seems to be on a whole different sprint than we do. What is that? Sneaking and freaking with the professor. Okay. All about
by
that.
M. Monique with my professor. So sneaking and freaking without the G's with my professor by M. Monique.
Philosophy in there.
M. Monique is a Black author who's on TikTok.
Yeah, but like I said, TikTok and YouTube got something different going on. I'm trying to meld the two, but whatever. I don't know. If I think it's funny, I'm going to post it. But yeah, they do different books. So we'll see.
That makes sense.
96. Okay.
That makes sense. That's about right.
It wasn't just a hot book. It had a story to it.
Yeah.
It was good.
How many pages was that?
Oh, now you asked me and I passed by it.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't long. It wasn't long at all.
I like short fiction. Like, I like short urban fiction because I hate the idea that urban just kind of it just breeds like not a serious book kind of. But there are some serious themes to it. But when you have books that to me are kind of frivolous, like especially like straight up erotica or something like that has like good steamy scenes. To me, 250 pages or less. Actually, if you're under 200, I would prefer. I don't, some books be trying to make it more than what it needs to be, The Fourth Wing,
No,
a
it's
ball
not
that
telling me
makes
anything
own
right now. I have to
useful
go
book.
back up.
Check that out. I really read this.
You can
I
let us
actually read this
know
on my
if you
Kindle.
like
I
it,
read it
since
on
you're
my
gonna read
Kindle.
it before I will. I'm not reading it until June. I'm gonna do it with Meredith with her buddy read
Yeah,
thing
folks
or
know,
whatever.
huh?
But at least you can let me know.
There you go. I like the idea of a few, and some people like to be the first out the gate, like that Prince Harry book. Everybody was like, "Oh, I got to be the first." Like there were people posting like the day it came out or the day after. I am okay with being like a few months later. Like that's not a big deal to me, of being a few months later. I want to know, is it really worth it? I don't want to do too much spoilers, so I try not to watch videos that are too in depth. But I don't, I'm okay with being a few months later to see, is it really worth my time in reading, because some of these books, people be coming out, especially celebrities, I'm like, dang, these books are thick.
So Sneaking and Freaking was 155 pages.
Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect right there. That's exactly what it should be. Okay. Yeah, I can get with that life. War of the Worlds, books on jail. You got it back. Husband was like, yes, we will get it. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed. Well, hold up. Did you enjoy it? Oh, wait, hold up. It was really
Yeah, she
good.
said it was really good.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I'm glad you liked it. There you go. It's not like reading a big, thick book, which I don't know. I consider 300 pages or more. Let's just say that, and not enjoying it. Something that's like less than 200 and I didn't enjoy it, I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm not gonna sit lightly if I read 300 or more pages and didn't enjoy it. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat. Thank y'all for coming in the sprints. Y'all should be saying goodbye to us now. I know we're backed up. I'm trying to get to it. Thank y'all for coming. That was TBR. Why the slump? Oh, yes. Yeah, probably. It happens, but slow is different for different books too. Some I'm okay with is slow and some not.
Oh, good, Elise. You'll like it.
There you go. I really catch a spread.
Good books only.
Thank you. Kitty be getting into some stuff. Disappointing because I love Gareth Henron, but the worst thing you can do is make a book boring. Yeah. Don't want a boring book. I will tell you that. Kitty don't play. Kitty will let you know. I appreciate that somebody be like, look, it's boring. Okay.
I don't know either, so I'm still figuring it out.
Oh my God. Please, boring. Exactly. Okay. It has to be something to interest you in there. Okay. Thank you very much for coming by. Thank you much for Pat. And we have made it to the end of the chat. It has been a
Good
pleasure.
night, everybody.
Thank y'all so much. This is going on definitely more than I expected. So I appreciate y'all hanging in. I am about 45 minutes past where I expected to be. So thank y'all for coming on. Much appreciated for everybody in the chats. I hope y'all have a great day. I still got about an hour and a half till I am going to bed. So I'm pretty sure I may see y'all around. Thank you for all my co-hosts here. Anybody want to say some stuff?
Thanks for having me.
I'm a little bit behind because I've been have had a cold in filming, but I have a lot of things that I need to put up. So within the next couple of weeks, it'll get done.
Throw them out. Spider webs. Mm-hmm. So, Adrian, I know you have Walter's Corner and you have some videos in the works coming up. What about you, Ms. Nell? You have any things coming up?
Fridays at 12:30, every week. As long as I'm able, Fridays at 12:30 is when my videos come out. I forget what time. Oh, I know what tomorrow's video is. It's an anti-haul.
Ooh. Okay, I'm all about that. Okay. I'll be taking a look. What about you, Miss Ash?
Well, since I'm no longer in a deep hole that is theater week, I'm going to be able to get back on my Monday podcast upload / like YouTube. So I'll be grinding a little bit more.
There you go. There you go. And then I have a video, as always, on Saturday morning. And then I have a bunch of little crazy, random little videos, shorts. I'm trying to make them short, but they seem like they've been long lately. That'll be popping up. So make sure you check those out for a little comedic information. Educational stuff going on. And that is it. Oh, we got some more chat.
Ashley, I joined your channel.
Oh, thank you. I need to join yours.
Night. Ulysses, good morning. Oh, it's a morning time. Man, that's a UK. Okay. Well, y'all start y'all morning. I'm trying to wind down and go to sleep. So I'll have that day. I'll figure it out later.
It's probably like 2:00 in the morning there.
For Pat.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're used to Pat being up. Pat stays awake at all hours of the night. Bless her heart.
She's our resident vampire.
But we got Kenny in the house up. What's up with that? Well, I appreciate you staying up, okay? I was the point, it was 18, 2019. You know what? We expand days. That's what happens, okay? Friday. Oh, this isn't alcohol, but Friday. Very true.
Told you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, mine is not alcohol either.
I want it to be. 2:30, trying to be more active in the book too. Okay. Well, much appreciated, Kenny. I got you. I'll be looking to see your next video. Okay. Well, much appreciated, y'all. Thank you very much for coming, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Have a good day.